I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
I don't think Tim Tebow's a virgin anymore. I'm sorry.
You got outvoted.
Having a woman in that position is a great PR move.
We'll save time, energy, and money by not traveling far. At what point do you take responsibility for being prejudiced? She qualified for the top position in the poll this year at Daytona, and that gave the highest ratings that Fox has seen in a long time when it comes to the Daytona 500. She's bringing so much fame and so much popularity to a sport that honestly does not have as much mainstream appeal as the numbers show that it does.
Yeah. I'm going to sound like a Colin apologist, and I don't care because I listen to Colin a lot. I've listened to him many hundreds of times over the past several years. And Colin has typically been the champion for the underdog.
Hi, I'm Erica Davis for Shoes TV, and I'm here on the red carpet for the celebration of Magic Johnson's recent involvement with the LA Dodgers. Now, what has been the most exciting thing that's happened to you since you became involved with the Dodgers?
Going to the stadium and looking around like, wow, you know, I'm a part of this historic franchise.
To make the game even more of a finesse game and make it, move faster like the NBA has traditionally done over the past 20 years. It's gotten faster and more upbeat and more up-tempo, then take it out. But if you want it to continue to be a game of thinking and strategy and chess, you gotta keep it in. But just think about how many more eyes are on NBA Finals now. People who are just casual basketball fans who might not be paying attention are now looking to see cute little Riley sing, "Way Up, I Feel Blessed." The two middle-aged women laid out in the lawn after a night of partying in their short skirts and their makeup from last night. Now, granted, maybe some, 50-year-old women somewhere do that. Listen, but come on.
Oh, you just made Kate Walsh 50.
Well, no. Of course, they open the show up talking about how she's making D's, but oftentimes it's that student who's a D student who's such a savant that they're making D's because they're so far ahead of their class.
Well,
this little girl knows what's up. We make the mistake of trying to save the best for last or save the best for later. And maybe that wasn't a conscious decision by the writers and by NBC. Maybe it was just a thing that it got better with time, like a fine wine or a fine whiskey. I'm a whiskey drinker. I don't like wine. That's the hotter wife. Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa, or Chris Paul's wife, Jada Paul?
I don't know. Vanessa Bryant looks like Vanity. She looks like Vanity from old. I'd say Jada Paul.
Do you guys out there play fantasy football? Actually, one of my schoolmates from University of Georgia, I'm in his fantasy league. His name is Castor Lawson. We draft on September the 3rd. I was the runner-up last year. I beat all the guys. The only girl in my fantasy league was the runner-up. I'm ready to make boys of men again this year.
Luke, you have to have probably 1,000 pairs of shoes here. Let me know what we have going on here.
Our favorite shoes.
Jessica Simpson.
At the premiere party for season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race. This is a staple shoe that a drag queen has to have.
Well, I think you have to have like an 8-inch heel. I'm all about size when it comes to heels.
So what I think baseball needs to do is I think it needs to be more social media focused. I think it needs to engage millennials more. I think the games actually need to be much shorter, and I think they need to take a page out of Oregon's book and get more stylish uniforms. When you think about it from that perspective, I understand why she feels and why she acts and reacts the way that she does. However, I think this episode was a quintessential example of how in this country you are guilty until proven innocent. So Mike D'Antoni's doppelganger is the Monopoly man. You physically hit somebody versus what? That's all I have to say. Done. Done. Kanye shrugs.
I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh.